Okay, let's bust some myths. Now, I already said you don't need less sleep as you age. And in fact, what I would argue is we're really working hard here, right? When you want to age powerfully, you're hitting it with your workouts and you need that sleep to recover. That's when you rebuild. So don't think that you can steal from sleep. Now, along the stealing from sleep part of this, and you've heard people say, I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm like, well, you will be dead sooner if you're not sleeping well, and that's pretty clear. What we know with people who don't sleep well, higher risk of all-cause mortality, higher risk of obesity, higher risk of diabetes. So yes, you will be sleeping when you're dead, and it will be sooner. So don't do that. You can't steal from sleep. I know we all did this in college, and it didn't work then. And it's not going to work now either, where you would like stay up late studying and think, I'll just catch up on the weekend, but you never really catch up. You're also not one of those short sleepers. I have been doing this 40 plus years, and literally in 40 plus years, I've met 2 short sleepers. These are people that can get by with 4 to 5 hours a night well, like optimal, like that's their optimal. It's something like 0.5% of the entire population. So the reality is, it's not me, and it's likely not you either. You would have known because this would have been traveled with you your whole entire life. So that means we actually need these 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. You know what? You can't hack that. And I hear this all the time. Oh, I'm going to hack my sleep. I only need 6 hours. That's not true. And the long-term devastating effects on your health and metabolism are clear on this one. So don't steal from sleep. Don't try to say you'll sleep when you're dead. You've got to set that time aside. And I would argue that you set 9 hours aside so that you have time to get in bed and let yourself fall asleep. Here's the goal. The goal is that you get in bed and you fall asleep like 5 or 10 minutes after getting in bed, right? And that your bed is reserved for sleeping and sex and nothing else. This is not where you are now watching TV and all the other things. So you get in bed. I always read a good, not great book. That's my rule. Like if I read a great book, I'll stay up all night. So read a good book, not a great book, one that kind of will put you to sleep. So nothing that's going to invigorate your brain. You should wake up without an alarm clock feeling rested, right? And you really shouldn't have to get up throughout the night. Maybe once you should be able to fall right back asleep. So those are the key things to think about with your sleep. But again, I think the biggest thing is making it a priority. Realizing that in the realm of aging powerfully, there are 3 pillars for a reason. Obviously, nutrition and fuel, critical, movement critical. But the third critical one is sleep. So make it a priority.